Hey, what's happening, good people? What's happening with you? It's your boy Vernon Big V East and back again. Today's date is December the 8th, 2024. This is also video number 8 as well. Hey man, so look, just want to do a quick recap in regards to this week, the progress I've made, the path that I'm on right now, where I see myself going moving forward. Just a quick update, man. Transparency, I'm a little too short on time today, so I'm gonna try to be as efficient as I can possibly be as I record this video. All right, so today is Sunday. The time right now is 2:48 p.m. I've been walking for the past 35 minutes. I got about 1.65 miles completed. Hey man, I'm just out here enjoying this weather today. Look, it's been cold here in Southern Virginia this week. It's been cold, and when I say it's been cold, I'm saying, man, the temperatures this week have been in the lower 30s. When a crazy wind chill. Like as a matter of fact, yesterday I had a work function, and we were outside, man. We were outside for a ceremony, and man, by the time we left, man, I could barely feel my toes. It was like that. So anyhow, it's crazy. That's the way the Southern Virginia weather works sometimes, because again, yesterday was probably in the upper 30s, lower 40s. Today we're in the mid 60s, man. We're in the mid 60s. Some folks might call me crazy for being out here in my tank top today, considering we are approaching the winter time frame. However, man, I'm just real big on doing everything I can to get as much vitamin D as I can. It's difficult to get your vitamin D, especially during this time of the year, especially when you work a full-time job. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't really work outside, so it's hard to get vitamin D. And for people that have a darker skin tone, it's even more difficult for us to get our daily intake of vitamin D. And you know, we can take supplements, and I do take a supplement, but even with the supplement, man, I struggle with, I ain't gonna say I struggle, but I'm on the lower end as it relates to my vitamin D. So that's something that I do my best to try to mitigate and be proactive about getting. And these last couple weeks, it's just been difficult. Obviously, daylight saving time has ended, so right now it's getting dark around here around like 5 o'clock, man. 5 o'clock it starts really getting dark. So it's just difficult. So I'm gonna take advantage of it today. No work for me today. So I'm out here, man. I'm out here soaking this vitamin D up, soaking up this sunlight. I thought I was gonna go to the gym today, but I'm not going to the gym. We actually have a family function planned this afternoon. So I'm gonna get to that, man. I'm gonna get some walking in, get some cardio work today. Tomorrow I'll get back to the gym. All right, so let's start here. It was another good week as it relates to my discipline with maintaining an extended water fast. All right, so this past week I did another. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, man. I did a 4-day water fast this past week, guys. I wanted to do a 72-hour water fast, which would have been 3 days. I actually ended up doing a 4-day water fast. That went pretty smooth. That went really well. And when I broke my fast, as you know, I stuck with my whole food plant-based eating. Actually broke my fast. Let me back up. While I was fasting, I was working out. I wasn't working out crazy, but I was working out, man. A little weightlifting, a little cardio through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I made it to the gym. Okay, so I was disciplined as it relates to my fast, but I was also disciplined as it relates to my working out. Thursday I broke my fast. I got home late that day, so I didn't go to the gym. But I focused on preparing my food and breaking my fast. What did I break my fast with? I actually had a really big bowl of both spinach and kale greens. I boiled the kale greens longer than the spinach, and then I put the spinach in. I don't know. I say I probably maybe boiled the kale greens for about, no lie, maybe about 15 minutes, guys. And then, 15 minutes. And then I put in the spinach. Spinach don't take that long to get tender at all. So I put the spinach in for another 6 minutes. So I probably boiled the kale greens a little over 20 minutes or so. Then I boiled the spinach for about 6 minutes. Took it out, Well, while I was boiling it, I had some Bragg's vinegar. I had a little bit of hot sauce and a little bit of white pepper. Took it out, drained it a little bit, and then added some balsamic vinegar and a couple drops of hot sauce. Man, that thing hit. That thing hit. And I felt pretty good about consuming that coming off of my water fast too. So that was Thursday. I also prepared some beans that day. Prepared some beans, did that in the Instapot, and had a little bit of beans as well. And I had my green smoothie, and y'all know the deal with my green smoothie. Primarily leafy green vegetables. So this was this one was mainly spinach. I had a little bit of kale in there, and I had an apple, had some bananas, had some frozen mangoes, a little bit of ice, a little bit of water. Oh yeah, and I normally put some chia seeds in there. Chia seeds are pretty good for you, both from the fiber as well as it's got some omega-3s. But this time, what I did was instead of just putting chia seeds in there, I actually got some whole flax seeds that I put in my smoothie as well. So what I found out, or what I'm learning rather, is that flax seeds have more omega-3 fatty acid content than the chia seeds. Both are really good for you, but the flax seeds have more omega-3. And since I do not eat fish or any type of meat, I'm not getting my omega-3 from fish or sardines or salmon. So I got to be very strategic about how I'm getting that, because I do believe that's important. So that was the deal, man. That was the deal for Thursday. Friday I had a work function. So it was you can kind of call it like a banquet. So had some before I went there, I had a little bit of greens, but not much. I had some fruit as well. Like, so one thing I noticed that I try to and bear with me, man. There go that sun again. But what I try to do, I try to supplement like if I'm gonna go out to eat and I already know I'm gonna be challenged, I try to supplement whatever I'm getting ready to eat by having something to eat before I leave the house, man. So I had a couple apples before I left the house, and I had some greens, man. I actually had some kale greens, not much though. I kind of ran short on time. So that was the deal for Friday. Then I got to the venue, had some alcohol, of course. It was an open bar. So I had some alcohol, but I didn't go crazy. I wouldn't go crazy anyway, but especially not at a work event. Had about two glasses of whiskey, and I had my dinner, which consisted of, it was a vegan pasta, man. It was a vegan pasta that had some vegan gluten-free noodles, and it also had it kind of used peppers and Brussels sprouts as the meat. So one good thing about that banquet is they asked about your eating restrictions or preferences before you got there. So they actually gave me a vegan card, and as the caterers brought out the food, they gave me my vegan food, man. So that was a blessing. So when I got home from the banquet that night, I had a green smoothie to cap the evening off, and I went to sleep. Woke up for my work event on Saturday morning, the work event that I told you was outside. I didn't have anything before I went to that, but for that function, we didn't eat until after the ceremony was over. And man, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to keep the sunlight out of y'all eyes, but man, it's a struggle out here. So Saturday, I guess the bluff on Saturday is I started eating around, I guess 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I actually had some of the reception food from the work event, and they had some vegan options out there as well. Things like quinoa, things like hummus, things like I don't know, man. What else? They had some vegan options. Bottom line, man, it was good. It was good food. Some of it had oil in it, but it wasn't bad at all, man. Yeah, they had some. I ate some potatoes too, that they had. So, um, let's see. That was yesterday. I haven't been to the gym since Thursday. No, no, since Wednesday. I haven't been to the gym since Wednesday. Uh, when I got home yesterday from the work event, I'll be honest, I had some pretzels, man. I had some pretzels. These pretzels don't have any added oil, but again, it is processed food, so I'm not proud of that, but just being transparent. That's kind of my guilty pleasure, if you will. It's not as bad as the potato chips, at least I don't think it is. So I ate some pretzels, had a smoothie, laid down a little bit because those both Friday and Saturday it was hectic. Laid down a little bit, woke up, had another smoothie before I went to bed that night. Hey, look, just a theory of mine based on these last few days. What I think, and I'll validate over these next few weeks. But what I think, guys, is that having a healthy smoothie or a really healthy meal that's filled with vitamins, minerals, and a good balance of fiber content, I think it makes your cheat days much more forgiving when you kind of end the day that way. Okay, what I mean by that is normally I put weight on the weekend where I'm kind of indulging a little bit more in my vegan cheat days between more comfort type foods and processed foods and alcohol. Normally I put a little weight on from the progress that I made throughout the week when I'm super disciplined. Normally over the weekend I put a few pounds back on, and then to start the week off I got to get those pounds off until I start getting into more weight loss for that week. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's just say I lose a total of 5 pounds one week. I might put 2 or 3 pounds on over the weekend, which means in order for me to get back to losing true weight, I got to lose those 2 or 3 pounds, and then I got to start losing weight. It sucks. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. My point is though, over the course of this weekend, man, I haven't gained any weight. As a matter of fact, I've actually gone down like a 0.2 or 3 pounds. But I noticed I finish every single day up with my green smoothie. And this, again, I can't prove it. But just based on these last few days, that might be a technique to use. And again, as I learn more, I'll share more. But anyhow, we've got a work function this evening for my wife's. It's actually my wife's business, my wife's workplace, and they paying for family and friends to go to Top Golf, including our kids. So we're gonna go out there and have a good time this evening, enjoy the moments, and I'll have some food out there also. But when I get back, I think I'm gonna wrap the evening up with that smoothie, and kind of see what that looks like in the morning. But anyhow, the reason I feel like that does kind of correlate the way that I said, like kind of being like a strategy to use, is because again, my activity level's been really low since Thursday. Again, I haven't gone to the gym since Wednesday, haven't gotten any walking since Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday have really been absorbed with functions and very little physical activity. Yet, I've been eating less than optimal. However, I haven't gained any weight, and that's not the norm for me. So I might be on to something, but I'll let y'all know. As far as my weight this week, guys, I've lost a total of, I think, about 4.5 pounds, something like that. My weight, I finished up this week with my weight at a little over 272. All right, if you remember, I started this specific weight loss journey at 342 back in July, and as of Thursday morning, really actually as of this morning, to be honest with you, as of this morning, I was 272.3 or 272.4, something like that. So Man, I'm making progress, right? From 342 to 272. That's a 70-pound weight loss since the month of July, August, September, October, November, and we haven't even reached the halfway point of December yet. I told my accountability partners that that if I finish this month off at 260, I would take that as a win for me. I really will, man. As many of you guys, I'm sure, have. There's so many obstacles set up for the month of December. For clarity, I love December. I absolutely love December. I love Christmas time. However, between work events, between personal family functions, between it's like comfort food central, or rather comfort food season in this month of December, man. Like, it's all over the place. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look. I've got a week and a half that I'll actually be off for work. You know what I mean? It's the time of the year where it's easy to slip, fall, and not get up. And that's what I want to guard against. So if I can actually make it through this month at 260 and actually sustain that through this month, gosh, man, that would be phenomenal. And then I will certainly take that momentum into January and continue hitting it hard. January is my birthday month, by the way. My goal was to get to 230, in between 235 or 240 before my birthday, about my birthday. Man, it's a challenge, but it's doable, man. My birthday is January 23rd. So I got time to get there. Man. So we're gonna see how everything lines up. But I said I was gonna keep this video relatively short. This is a short update. I say short, but hell, I've been talking to y'all for 17 minutes. The day is just a simple cardio day. Get this sunlight, get my heart pumping a little bit. My heart rate right now is 106 while I'm out here just walking, and it feels good, man. It feels good. Like I really get a chance to really decompress when I'm outside just walking, fresh air, some decent sunlight. Man, it just helps me to decompress, relieve stress. Not that I got a ton to be stressful about, but there are some things in my life that I wish were better. However, I got a ton to be thankful for, okay? So anyhow, man, I'm gonna end the video right here. As you guys know, as you definitely know, one day at a time, one choice at a time, one goal at a time. All right, I'm gonna chat with y'all later. Let's get it.